Have you ever felt like today's social media platforms are missing something? Like we lost the reason why we fell in love with them in the first place? Connecting with others, sharing your personality, your day to day, even your food? Now imagine a social media app that pays you in Bitcoin for everything you post, from text messages, photos, videos, live streams, even music, all under one username. This isn't about replacing apps like Instagram, Twitter, and the other ones that we know, YouTube, etc., but it can change how we connect with each other online. And that is where Nostr comes in. Nostr isn't an app, it's a protocol. It stands for Notes and Other Stuff Transmitted by Relays. Now, without diving too deep into the tech side of it, although if you want me to, I can definitely make one. Let me know in the comments below. Think of it like this. A protocol is a set of rules which we all follow to make things work. You already use them every day, from emails, iMessage, WhatsApp, Signal, Wi-Fi, they all rely on them. To start using Nostr on iOS, you would need an app that supports it. Most of them look like Twitter because, well, they focus on microblogging. It's still very, very early. Some of the popular ones are Damus, Primu, and Nostr. Other apps are trying different styles. Zap.stream, which is like a Twitch, and Fountain. Think of it as a podcast that pays you in Bitcoins for the people who watch your content or listen. But many of them are still better on the web for now. Eventually, better iOS apps will fill these gaps, or one super app might do it all. Now, I get it. So many apps can be confusing. But here's the cool part. Because they all connect on the same protocol, you're seeing the same content across all of them. You can't choose a wrong app. Each app just gives you different features, layouts, and controls. It's like choosing a skin for your game. Same game, just a different vibe. So now, what's the best starting point if you want to get into Nostr on the iOS devices? Damus is beginner friendly. Primu is a little bit more intermediate. And Nostr is for the power users, those who like to tinker and mess around with the settings. Now let's pivot on why you should even care about Nostr. One of Nostr's core values is that it's decentralized and free from algorithms. Since it's a protocol, no one can control it, not a person, not a company, which means no shadow bans, no filter feeds, and no corporate moderation. Also, posts are shown in chronological order, not based on what an algorithm thinks you might like. Some apps do experiment with algorithms, like Primu's What's Trending or the Explore tab on Damus. But the heart of Nostr is putting the timelines back in your hands. And we haven't even talked about Bitcoin. Every post you can share, you can receive something called Zaps. That's Nostr's way of tipping you in sats, short for Satoshis, which are just tiny little bits of Bitcoin. The value of Zaps goes up and down, just like Bitcoin. But the best part of it, you don't need to be famous or meet some weird requirement to get paid or even get a check mark. Just create an account, link a wallet, and boom, you can earn for your content. No middleman, no gatekeeping, no demonetization, and yes, you can post whatever you want. Now I'm going to help you with a walkthrough on how to set it up on Damus and Primo. Let's start off with how to sign up with Damus. It's very simple. All you really have to do is click download the app, obviously, and create an account. Now you can put any name, any photo, whatever you want. But just for this, we're going to put testing. Let's put testing, random, Noobs, right? Bio, it's optional, so you can put whatever you want, whatever. Just an example, right? Picture, whatever you decide. Next. Welcome testing random noobs. Would you like to save your login information? So the cool thing about Apple is that you can definitely save your login information, your keys on your passwords app. And I would definitely recommend that. So definitely save it. Yes, yes, yes. Would you like to use that? Save in your iCloud. Yes. And there you go. Your account is created. You are inside Nostr. I already have an account. This is my npub, which would be like your public username account right here. and you have an account. You can post, hello, welcome, and just like that, it's posted. To get started with Primal, write Primal, find it, download it, and to make an account, it's so easy. Open the app. This is your login information right here. This would be the login page or the create account page. Create an account. It's the same thing like Damus. Write your display name. So let's just put testing again. Testing random about you. Hi, I'm new. Press next. This is things that you might be interested in. So let's put maybe Nostr. Maybe you want to photography. Maybe you're into health and fitness, finance, etc. Next, it actually helps you to find recommended accounts you may follow, but I would recommend just to customize your follows. You can follow people on your own. You don't want to populate your whole account with random accounts that you probably don't even want to follow. And then you just create an account and you're done. Simple as that. And you can also activate your wallet to get paid. You put this information in and you keep going. And just like that, you have an account. Hello, I'm here. And there you go. Now, here's what to expect on Nostr. Nostr is still technically in its early days. It was just created in 2019, and the tech is constantly evolving. If you don't like a certain feature, give it time. New updates and improvements are always being rolled out. Now, don't expect the same kind of instant likes or replies you might get on Instagram, TikTok, or YouTube. But the good news, when people do respond, is often thoughtful and real, especially if you're being original. This isn't just about another platform to chase influencer status. Just be yourself, post what you enjoy or care about, and people would engage naturally. Try to break out the usual social media mindset. Use Nostr as a way to generally connect with people from all around the world. Yes, you are going to run into bots, just like every other platform, but it's nowhere as near as bad as Twitter. Hashtags are important. They help you find conversations and get discovered. You will see a lot of Bitcoin related posts at first because the platform grew out of the Bitcoin community. But that's exactly why we need more voices to broaden the topics. Personally, I have posted about sports, WWE, and other niche topics like self-hosting, and I've gotten some real responses and helpful feedback. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Here are some quick tips to get started. Do you want your first Satoshi or your first mini Bitcoin? Make your first post an introduction and include the hashtag introductions. It's a great way to meet people and to start off strong. If you have any questions, use the hashtag AskNostr. Somebody would definitely help. I even have gotten help from the creator themselves or developers. The community is generally helpful. If you want to learn more about Nostr and a more technical breakdown, like how the keys work, how to link a wallet, or which app is best for you, drop a comment or hit me up on Nostr if you're already there. I'm happy to make a follow-up video just for that. Also, if you're curious about where this is going, subscribe to the channel. I'm working on a live Q&A, maybe a podcast episode where we dive and dig in deeper into the future of this social media platform, how it can interject with other platforms, and how it could really change everything. This is Giovanni from Random Noobs, and have a high frequency day.